Hello. 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 Hi, cuties. Samwise here. It might be the easiest way to film. If he's right next to me, maybe he won't be so loud. Nope, I jinxed it. He will be loud. As you can tell by the title of this video, we're gonna be talking about the Reading Rush, formerly known as Booktubeathon, which is a week-long readathon all across Booktube and the world. It is a 7-day readathon that happens from July 22nd to the 28th this year, and there are specific challenges for how you pick your book. Ideally, you will read 7 books. Not always the case, of course, because there are 7 challenges, but sometimes those challenges can overlap, and that's totally fine, and probably will happen for me. Because this readathon comes at the worst possible time for me, because I will not be in the country. I will be doing something very big and important somewhere else. Not Japan, don't get your hopes up. Nor is it New Zealand. I realize if you read that, if it showed up, you might think New Zealand. It is not New Zealand. But I do have a goal of 7 books that I'm gonna try to do despite being somewhere where I won't really have a lot of opportunity to read. We'll see what happens. There are 7 challenges, and I don't actually have all of the books that I want to read. I don't want to bring 7 books on a plane with me, because you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to a bunch of bookstores in this country that I am going to. So I'm gonna bring back a lot of books. I want to take light books with me. I'm only taking 3 books, which probably seems like too much for like a carry-on, but I'm doing it because that's who I am. Otherwise, I will be delving into ebooks and more audiobooks, obviously, even though I don't enjoy ebooks as much as hard copy. The first challenge is to read a book with purple on the cover. Doesn't matter where it is or how much it is. Apparently, if it has purple, you can read it. So I picked The Cellar by Natasha Preston. It has a little bit, but it was the only paperback that I had with purple on it. And I want paperbacks for traveling because they are lighter than a hardcover. This book is a mystery thriller involving girls who were kidnapped by somebody, so, and I guess locked in a cellar. So the next challenge is to read a book in the same spot. Yeah. So I've chosen a book that I could probably read on the entire flight back, because I will already have been in this country by the time this starts, so it's for the ride back. And so the book I have chosen is The Vampire Wants a Wife by Andy M. Long, which is book 1 in the Supernatural Dating Agency. There's a lot of books. I think there's like 7 or 8, maybe 9 books in this series, and it seems hilarious, so I can't wait to read this. You can actually get it for free on Kindle, I discovered. So there's my ebook, and it should be hilarious. The next challenge is a book that you wanted to read last year. I have a lot of those. I kind of just scrolled through my Kindle and stopped on one, and I got The Princess Bride, which is very fitting for this trip. So I'm very excited to finally read The Princess Bride. I've heard it's different than the movie, but most books are. Next is to read a debut novel. So I've chosen The Midnight Queen by Sylvia Izzo Hunter, which is book 1 in a Noctis Magicae? I'm not sure. So the Kindle is only $2.99 of this book, so I will just grab that. As much as I would really love a hardcover, because it's a beautiful cover of it. I don't think it comes in hardcover, it's only paperback, but still, a physical copy would be nice of this book, and I probably will buy it later, as long as I super duper like it. The next challenge is a book with the main character being non-human. This was really hard because I don't know which books I have really are, and I unfortunately have to bring a hardcover with me to complete this, or possibly just grab it on ebook. Probably will do that, but that is Siren by Kiera Cass, because she's a siren, not human. I've already told you guys my guilty pleasure of the Selection series by Kiera Cass, but it's not really a guilty pleasure because I don't feel guilty about liking it. But this book, I think Kiera Cass wrote first, but published after Selection. So I'm interested to see how her writing was before Selection happened. And also it does the thing on the cover that I don't like. But she got me with the Selection series, so I'm counting on her to not let me down with the Siren. I really don't want to bring that one with me though. And the 6th challenge is a book with 5 or more words in the title. I actually just got this book. I just met the author of this book yesterday, so I'm super happy about it. This is All the Birds in the Sky by Charlie Jane Anders, who is a lovely, lovely person, and you should totally meet her if you get the chance. But this involves a mad scientist and a witch. I really can't wait to read this, but it's a nice paperback I can bring with me on the plane. It has 6 words in the title, and also birds. And also, it's on brand with birds. I buy books because of you. I don't know why, because you're not very nice. You're kind of mean and loud. You are. You know? Okay? Hello. Kiss, kiss. Thank you. And the final challenge is to read a book that was also a movie and to also watch said movie. So I'm going with Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. I've never actually read Simon. I read The Upside of Unrequited and super duper liked it, but I am downloading the audiobook of this and I figure I've technically already seen it, but I don't mind watching it again for this. So that is all of the books that I've selected for the Reading Rush Challenge. Now, you might have noticed a lot of them overlap just because I want to complete all of these challenges, but I don't necessarily have to do it with 7 books as much as I'm going to try to do it with 7 books. But I have multiple purple books. All of these are pretty much wanted to read last year, except for All the Birds in the Sky, which I only learned about this year. I have 2 options for the 5+ words in a title. I have multiple debut novels. Any one of these I could read in the same spot. Only one of them is really non-human, so I really have to read The Siren. I don't think Vampire Wants a Wife. I don't think the vampire is the protagonist. I think it's the human woman running the dating agency. Oh no, I guess All the Birds in the Sky also, because the witch is not human. Also Midnight Queen, also witches. So I'm good, I'm covered. I've got multiple. Midnight Queen honestly could covers purple, debut, last year, same spot, non-human. Midnight Queen can cover 5 of those categories. Definitely have to read at least Midnight Queen and Siren, and The Princess Bride could easily also be my movie. But I feel like it was more likely for me to get to Simon because audiobooks are way easier and faster to get through. That's the Reading Rush and I already feel rushed. If you guys want to participate in this, you can do so by signing up at thereadingrush.com. There's also going to be giveaways and stuff that they're doing, and they have Instagram challenges and Twitter challenges. Don't know how up to it I'll be able to participate, but I will at least be trying to read and update my progress, even though I will be in another country doing lots of other things. Let's try it anyway. This is a problem because I'm also still doing Camp NaNoWriMo this month. Too much going on. And let's just throw on more. Why not? So if you guys have any questions or comments, of course you can always leave them down below in the comments or on Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter. And I will see you next time, cuties. Bye! Say bye? Okay. Today. I thought it would help you so that you would stop shrieking every 2 seconds. Nope, doesn't help.